What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at a title called Iron Decree. Kind of an interesting little game, in all honesty. So this is basically what would happen if someone decided to make a single-player Call of Duty Zombies, but to spruce it up, they made it had Vermintide-style combat, which I think is a pretty rad idea when you really boil it down. So today we're going to be taking a look at the game for about 30 minutes. We're going to see if it's something you wanted to add to your wish list, or if it's one of those games you would rather not play for yourself. That's also perfectly fine. But if after watching this you did want to get this title for yourself right now, so I think the game is like in between names because their entire Steam page, I've been aware of this game for like probably a year or so, and I was just waiting for it to be further along in development before I put out a video. The entire Steam page is called Iron Decree right now, but the old name of the game is Imperium, and so you can download the Imperium demo, which is what we're playing right now, but the game has changed names to Iron Decree, so that's what the label's gonna be on the video. But I got a link for you down below in the description just in case you wanted to check that out. On top of that, there's also a whole bunch of sexy, flexy Nerdcastle links just in case you wanted to give them the old spicy click. But let's play some Iron Decree. So as previously mentioned, in Iron Decree, I don't know exactly what the storyline is. The game doesn't have cutscenes, it doesn't have like an opening narrative sequence or anything else like that. But in this game, you are a battle mage that is locked inside of what looks like a very large environment, and your job is to kill as many zombies as possible and last as many waves as possible before you inevitably fall over and die. Right now, we're just getting started, so we're probably about 1 minute into a run right now, and there's a number of things that you can interact with inside. Oh, dude, I got swiped right there. Why are you trying to grab on my boobies, bro? Leave them alone. Now is not the time for you, but there are a number of different things you can interact with. So for example, these are the spawns for the undead. You can board them up with like magical boards or like magical runes. You do get souls for that, so souls are going to be down in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, and souls are going to be the currency you use for just about everything in this title. When you purchase new weapons, it's going to cost you souls. When you open up doors and you make the map bigger, it's also gonna cost you some souls. When you buy upgrades, once again, shocker, you're gonna have to pay with your souls. And so for right now, what I'm trying to do, there we go, 500 will get rid of that barrier right there. What I'm trying to do for right now is just build up a nice bank account. That way I've got a little bit of scratch, a little bit of cheddar. What's the point in being a battle mage if you can't use that profession to get yourself paid? Oh my god, okay, yep, battle skeleton. Hate that. You can die right now, bro. There you go. You go to sleep. What is that thing? I don't know what that is. I am unfamiliar with that object. Do I have to, like, kill stuff near it? Oh, I'm out of essence. I was going to say, why does my weapon feel like it lost all of its killing power? In this game, you're going to alternate between two different weapons. You're going to have, like, a main melee weapon, and then on top... Oh, my mana got restored. Okay, that's what that does. You're going to have your main weapon, and then you're going to have a magical spell that you'll be collecting and upgrading throughout the course of your run. Right now, we're using a lightning spell, which is actually doing quite well, and the game's got, like, a push-pull in between the weapons that you have equipped. So, like, while I have my sword out, the yellow meter is going to be active up in the top left-hand corner of the screen. The yellow meter is essentially the sharpness of my weapon. When I kill stuff with this weapon, it's going to refill my mana for my spell. Likewise, when I kill things with my spell magic, it's going to sharpen my weapon. And so you aren't going to be using the same thing the entire time that you're diving on into this game. You're going to want to be alternating pretty aggressively in order to keep yourself charged up. There will be other methods, as you just saw, like that mana potion we picked up off the ground, that's going to allow you to refill your mana just in case you end up somehow out for both by using too many heavy attacks or whatever else. Oh, nice, dude. It restored my essence. I can go back to my melee weapon. How much does the scimitar cost, man? I'm trying to skimmy for my life out here. It's going to cost me more money than I currently have, but the scimitar is more than likely a lot more effective than the old rusty blade that I'm whacking zombie with at the moment. There is an alternate graphical setting for this game that I actually really like. I don't know if the game pauses when I come in here, but there is a retro filter that you can utilize before you start your run. It makes all of the zombies move in kind of like a stop motion way, a la a movie like The Ring. Very, very creepy, and in fact, I think it adds to the game a lot, but I figured I would show you the default experience before I started adding weird graphical... Oh, God! Okay, before I started adding weird oh, I stunned him. Nice. he drops his shield when I stun him. You do have a parry in this game. It does take a little bit of practice to get used to. However, when you kill enemies with a parry, it's going to launch, like, I think depending on what weapon you're using. I don't know if it's weapon independent or if it's just a thing that happens with every weapon, but I have noticed that when I parry and I kill an enemy that's stunned, it fires like these magic swords all over the place that kill everything that's up inside my dome piece. I'm going to fix this real fast. And then I think we're going to buy a scimitar, dude. Let's skimmy it on up. There we go. We've got ourselves a new weapon. I can also convert nearby zombies for mana. I don't really need mana right now, but I do need to get that barrier down. I'm going to fix this barrier real quick so that I'm not just getting absolutely booty holed from every single direction by zombies. But, ooh, yeah, the scimitar's working out pretty good. Okay, yeah, man, we about to get scimitarted up in here. Let's get oh, Jesus, they're on my body. Get them away. They're touching me everywhere. I hate it. I'm going to need so many showers. I even wear my latex gloves to this experience. Good Lord. I don't know what this rune is on the wall. It looks like it gives me Rip Earth. Okay, I will keep that in mind as we move forward. Hey, we got that one right there, too. It's looking like our sharpness on our weapon is going pretty well. I do like the dismemberment, and one thing I think this game handles exceptionally well is actually just that the melee combat feels pretty good while you're interacting. Ooh, that guy ate me up. Luckily, after waves, we get our HP back, so if I play it a little more carefully from here on out, we should be fine. I'm going to dip out of the way of you. What am I looking at as far as magic goes? We can't upgrade our magic spells by activating the same shrine twice. I don't think there's like it summons down a cloud. I don't know why it summons down the cloud. Hey, give me my mana back. Good stuff. Let's light this over here. It's 1,500 souls to light it up pink, but this shrine right here gives us thunder, and I want to get the pink version of thunder. The pinkleberry version feels like it's probably going to tickle the enemy a little bit better. I like the dismemberment on the bad guys, too. Like, I like how they just sort of fall apart like they're rotten. Like, good stuff with the magic spells, how when you hit them with a lightning bolt, like a big chunk just kind of sloughs off of them. It's a good effect. All right, let's dip back on in. We'll see what we can accomplish here. Wipe you out. Please go to sleep. Block you, and then put you to sleep because I want to launch swords everywhere. Are you going to actually attack? I don't know if you're actually going to attack. There we go. Perfect. I'm trying to get my parries off right now because I've never been known for being a parry god or any type of skill god whatsoever in games like this, but I am very much attempting to change that. You get out of my way. I don't want to play with you at all. Scimitar, actually kind of a fantastic implement for annihilating zombies. It said something over there, but I'm going to need a minute to actually read what it said. I'm kind of getting cornered right now. Maybe it's time for us to just kind of dervish our way through, dance. Maybe kite them on out, too, if I go up the hill that way. But for now, I think I can fight them off. There we go. Just take them all out. And I want to read what this says real quick. So it says, Witch is explosive. Complete the ritual steps to upgrade by using the Witch Bomb spell. Okay, so we got to find Witch Bomb here somewhere on the map. And it looks like... I don't know where Witch Bomb is, but we should probably go and find it. Is this Witch Bomb right here? What is this? Witch Bomb. All right, so now we've got a new spell that we can throw out. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, it's kind of like a little... What the hell is that thing? Get away from me. Ugh, weird little gremlin monster. I don't like you. Nope. Don't like that one bit. You can get exploded. I'm just going to jump off the edge right here. And what does this cauldron do? So that's going to enhance my damage for 4,000 souls. I think there may come a time where enhancing our damage may not actually be the worst plan. Let me see if I can just put you to sleep. That guy came out feeling frosty, though, dude. He was ready for war. Oof, getting chewed on pretty good. That's a masculine sound right there when you go, oof, when you get hit. That right there, that's like the war cry of the Mongolian warrior right there. Or like, I don't know, ancient warriors, man. That's a well-established factoid throughout, a little factotum from history, is that war cries aren't like, rah, you know, they're like, whoop. That's what they sound like right there. Get those two. Will you guys just ever stop flowing? You guys are everywhere right now, and I hate it. I need to rebuild this ward. Are there any more of them coming? There's only that one right there. Okay. So, like... Oh, okay. Yep, he just walked straight through. I was trying to up that. I was trying to look. Oh, Jesus, they're everywhere. Okay, I was trying to open up that word right there. There are perks and things that you'll find around the map. I haven't found any yet, but truth be told, I haven't been focusing on it super heavily because, you know, I've been struggling for survival this entire time. But it should be okay. Is anything still alive over there? I feel like I got blocked for a second. Open a weapon chest. I don't really want the weapon chest, but I appreciate you offering it to me. We're now on wave 8. I need to hustle a little bit, fix some of these wards so that I don't get surrounded and pounded by everything that's around here. Get you down real fast. How expensive is that? 500? Okay. Looks like there's another angle we can run off to over there as well. Get him with the heavy strike. Just put him to sleep quick. Witch bomb? Yeah, that'll work. Complete the thunder. Maybe I have to shoot it because it turned pink. Maybe I have to shoot the thing over there with the witch bomb spell, like I'm hybridizing it or something like that. I don't really know. But let's head back in that direction, just in the off chance that I am correct about that assumption. So like, oh, did witch bomb run out? It has limited charges. Okay, give me another one, even though it's kind of expensive. Now, what the hell is that thing back there? Oh, Christ. Okay. Yep, there's a terrifying wizard back there. You are throwing things at me, and I hate it. Please die. There we go. Just disintegrate that fool. Get that right there. And if I throw that like so, did it work? I don't know if it worked. I'm having trouble telling. But I am getting run up off my corner right now, so I may need to just back up for a second and put some lightning damage on these dweebs in the hopes that we actually make it out of this thing. Repair that real fast. I'm going to take up like a sniper position back here and just lightning them up. Yep, just keep stacking points. Keep fixing that barrier. We'll get in there and kill a few. Oh, they broke it even though I was fixing it. Okay, never mind. I'm not as good of a general contractor as I thought I was. I figured that I could build a wall while they were pounding on it. And what I've learned here today is that once they pool up a little bit, they put out some serious damage. Are you the last one? The last one left. All right, well, we got 4,000 souls, which is kind of a good thing. Let me repair the ward over here. And then, what does this do? Enhance my damage? Yeah, let's do that. Drink the potion. I like the little animation right there. That's fun. There's a heavy sword. I can get myself a Zweihander, the Cloak of Flames. I will consider adding the Cloak of Flames to my repertoire momentarily. But for now, I need all of you dudes to go away. Okay, repair the... Oh my god, he almost got me. Okay, fall back, fall back, fall back. Okay, he's down. Oh, dude, there's more of them? Jesus. Failed that parry because he held it for a second. Okay. My parry was on cooldown right there, so I'm just making all kinds of mistakes right now. Just really being a joke in the world of benighted people. Got you taken care of. You're down. Back up to 2,000 souls. Got you. You can go to sleep too. I'm just gonna back up and laser you guys down because I need a little bit of charge for my weapon. How expensive was that? 2,500? You, give me your soul. There we go. All right, I got your soul. Now we've got a claymore. Ooh, okay, yeah. Let's wipe them out. Ooh, claymore puts them to sleep, son. All right, all right, all right. There we go. Where do they keep coming from? Good lord, I gotta stop fighting in front of gates, man. That's what's getting me in trouble. Fighting in front of all these gates. All right, let's pull back this way. We'll repair this ward just for some fast souls. Give myself a little bit of pocket spending money. And just swing away. I don't know that that spell's actually doing a lot of damage. I'm a little on the fence about it. Oh, Witch Bomb actually restores. Okay, I don't think it's a damage dealing utility. I was watching and it looks like it fills up my meters for my weapons. So it's like absorbing the enemy's essence in order to sharpen my sword and also to refill my magic. So that's actually a completely different subject right there. Okay, I'll take it now that I know what the actual potential use is of the Witch Bomb. Rip Earth sounds awesome as well. I do love me some of that old geomantic discipline. We do have one gate that we haven't opened on that side, but I don't know what it's going to cost me to open. But I can tell you 100% the last thing we want is to be trapped by skeletal warriors. So let's try to keep it high and tight for right now. Got a goblin right there. All right, open that up. Ooh, they got like a little warhammer over there, a little skull cracker. All right, got you. You're taken down. Good stuff. All right, let's fall back this way. There's another gate right there. These guys just fully swing away when they're coming up on you. Frankly, kind of terrifying. I was trying to get the parry right there, but they weren't going to let me have it. Sitting on 5,000 souls, what can I spend it on? I've got one witch bomb left. What does that do? Cantrip zip. Your cantrip attack speed. Yeah, I'll take that. That sounds good. How many gates do I have to worry about over here? There's also another door that I can open back on this side. Let's just spend the souls now before later, because I'm going to forget about it. Just like I forgot about this entire corner of the map. I wonder if those stack. Can I take that multiple times, or does it recharge? I want my lightning hand to become like a machine gun. I want it to be like I want it to go out fast. Ooh, treasure chest. Choose your reward. Reflect your damage, add a portion of your move speed to your melee weapon damage, increase your base movement speed. I do like the idea of being faster because I am getting outrun here. One downside, though, is that I had to move pretty quickly on that treasure chest because it does not pause the enemies while you're looking at a treasure chest. So you got to pick your positioning in this game and kind of be near the spot where you want to upgrade when the wave ends so that you've got like a second or two to breathe and figure it out. That thing right there, I bet it refills the sharpness on my sword. Ow. Did you throw that? I don't know which you little goobers threw that thing, man. Hey, get off my ward. Get out of here. Are there more of them coming? I'm trying to hold them off this ward right now, but like, I don't know if I'm going to get hit in the back. Alright, cool. Let's fix this ward. I'll probably try to open up a door pretty shortly. There is another spell right here in this room if we light the shrines that we could play around with. But I don't know if it's a good call just yet. God, dude, these wards keep coming down quick. Still got decent ammo, though, so I think we're still, like, in this to win this, dude. I think we're still, like, in there like swimwear, man. Alright, so those guys are breaking through over there. What does that do? Time shift? I'm gonna need some mana. That one looks a little different right there. I don't know what that thing is, but I don't want to be near it. We've got, like, a bardish over on that side, which is sick. Okay, let me get my claymore back out. And we'll do this thing from the shoulder once more. Some sick-ass armor over on that side. How come I don't have sick-ass suits of armor all over my house, dude? It's the Nerd Castle. Gain a dash? That does seem like a utility that might be helpful. I don't know how to trigger it, but sure. Give me a dash, man. Potions everywhere. Left shift to dash. All right. That opens for 1,500. We can afford it, and there's a treasure chest inside of here. Martial artistry, swiftness, or 15% chance to crit. I'll take the 15% chance to crit in general. What is that? Enchant your melee weapon. They give you bonus damage. Okay. I would love to enchant my melee weapon, but right now I am stone cold broke. My nightly mortgage is not getting paid. My nightly credit card bill, man, it is racking up some interest right now. My ancestors very disappointed with me for... The hell was that? Why are you pointing at me suspiciously, man? Don't point at me. I don't trust that. Can I get through there? I can't... Oh, Christ. You know, this is kind of a dead end, and now that I'm thinking about it, it feels like it may have been a mistake to come over here. I think when you hit him in the head is when you get the lightning cloud. I'm just going to dash past him real fast. Perfect. This is my arena, and you can all die inside of it. There we go. Maximum strength, death being bequeathed. Bequeathing! That's right. You like that? You like the power of my nightly queeths? Uh-huh. Take it. Take it straight to the head. We should probably get out of here, though. We're getting a little bit jammed up. How expensive is that? Doesn't matter. Gonna pay it either way. As long as I have the money to pay for it, So it's sideways. All right, so we have a sprint if we're holding forwards and we do shift. And then if we have sideways right there, we can basically blink strike. It does kind of capture the feeling of being a battle mage with how fast you swap in between like ranged attacks, teleports, and things of that nature. Pretty entertaining. I don't know if the game is planned to have multiplayer or if they're just going to kind of leave it single player. I sort of, That's a dead end right there. I thought maybe that would come out the other side, but I was wrong. A rapier? I kind of want the rapier. I'm trying to fool around with as many weapons as possible because, you know, in a first impressions video, we don't want to settle on any one thing for too long, but I will point out that I still haven't figured out how to upgrade my cantrip with Witch Bomb. It says use the Witch Bomb spell. So according to wonderful people online, I sort of had it. I was supposed to cast Witch Bomb on the altar, but you're supposed to kill zombies near the altar, and then it'll suck up their souls, and it'll evolve your spell. I do feel like my lightning spell is maybe losing a little bit of its efficacy, and so I kind of want to upgrade it. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's go this way. Never mind. I changed my mind. I don't want to be near any of you anymore. We've got like a World War Z thing happening here that's becoming untenable. I'm a little bit lost. Little lost and disoriented right now. I think I need to go out this way, and then I gotta cast Witch Bomb on that thing until an orb appears. So let's do that. Honestly, I don't know. I don't see any soul suckage, and I've casted Witch Bomb on that thing like 100 times. Maybe give a little bit better of hints. I'm not too sure. Even being told what to do by the developer on the actual Steam forums, Christ, I can't seem to figure it out. Oh, don't cast things at me, dude. That's the last thing I need right now. My sword is almost dulled. It may be time for us to... Hey, that actually fixes the problem entirely. And Discord! Back at it again, man. The life of an impressions guy never ends. I made the mistake. You know, usually I'm pretty good about, like, not having Discord open while I'm recording, but I was so hyped about hacking zombies to death with a claymore that I completely and totally forgot about it. Professionality in the workplace. They're gonna make me watch HR videos now. That's right, everybody got a boss. Let's go over to casting, maybe? Oh my god, my cast speed is so good right now. It's feeling so spicy. Me likey. Were there any other cauldrons or anything around? I'm just gonna, like, run past you guys real quick and pretend like you don't exist. What's that right there? Cloak of Flames? Oh, it lights them on fire. Oh, it lights me on fire, too. Yeah, all right, I like that. Oof, we losing health, though. All right, you guys go to sleep. I get the feeling, or like the vibe, that I'm potentially supposed to be blocking more than I actually am, but I believe the best defense is just an overwhelmingly unstoppable offense. Yeah, I'll gain extra health. Sure, why not? Extra health is good. Longer health meter makes me feel safer. I'm going to try to fix this ward. Luckily, this guy's little bullet things don't really hurt that much. Mana's restored. They're trying to break through over there. Maybe time for a weapon swap. Ooh, I never even noticed that gate. Okay, so that's how that connects. Gotcha. Let's go for the rapier for a minute. Kind of see what not enough souls to buy. A rapier. Okay. The rapier, we cannot afford it. We must wait until we have... Well, I just swapped accents right there. Damn it, I'll never be an actor. Let's go... What is even happening in this video here today, dude? Like, what am I even doing with myself here today? I'm tired, all right? The holiday season was long. I'm tapped out. Ooh, I can afford the rapier. There we go. And now I can be the duelist. Cool. I'll take that. 1,000 souls to get in there. All right. I think I can manage that. Let's fix some wards just to get some freebie mana. We are getting run up. Oh, this is actually kind of a nice weapon, dude. I like it. It's a little shanky. It's a little shanky shivvy boy. Yup, you guys can get shanky today. Yup. Perfect. Well, maybe not. What does the power strike look like on this thing? Please go away. You are all much too near me. My personal space is being violated. You know, I don't know if that strategy is being particularly successful right now, but there are a lot of zombies around, so I'm just gonna like run down the hallway and hope for the best. But my closing thoughts about this game are that a single-player Call of Duty Zombies is a really, really great idea. I brought this up the other day when we were playing Space Trench. I think it's a solid plan. It's one of those untapped markets that I think people will really, really get into. Observations about this title, everything feels pretty good. Like, it's got a nice sense of exploration and what does this button do action where you just kind of like click on stuff and try it out. I would say maybe the hints for like the spell upgrading could be a little bit better. And then from there, I would like the ability to turn off the pixelated noise filter that the game has. I'm just going to remove it with a chroma in post because you can do that if you have like an editing software. You can remove noise filters by just adding like a chroma blur on one of the layers, and so that's absolutely what I'm going to do for visibility reasons on this title when I upload it. But I would like the ability to just turn it off as well inside the game settings. You guys know me, I always beat on this dead horse that I'm not a big fan of visual filters. I like my video gaming to be nice and crisp and clear, but other than that, I think this is a solid game. I think this is fun. The impacts feel nice. The parrying feels okay. The upgrading and the exploration and figuring out what's where all feels very nice. All of the weapons feel pretty distinct, and so I think you've got a winner right here. I think I get the same vibe that I had from this game. Mortal Sin was another game that I kind of got this vibe from, where it feels like a winner. And so I think they're on a really good path here. I think the gameplay feels pretty good. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were fooling around with Iron Decree. Tomorrow, we'll be fooling around with something else. Thanks for hanging out with me, and that's all I got for you, folks. Bye.